You need to print that out.
I can do that.
And I know you know someone that makes flags too.
On everything.
I need a flag.
Yeah, we need a couple flags. We need a Pop Out Boys, a Long Live Mari.
You know what I'm saying?
Long Live Mari, but also gotta have Long Live the Greatest on there. And then you throw on that fucking one song, Long Live the Greatest. That shit will come together real smooth.
A flag?
Hell yeah.
Alright.
I texted one fool for a flag. He was like, "Yeah, I got you."
Hey,
$280.
They were burnt. Third Eye was burnt. Their flag got stolen.
Yeah.
Daniel was burnt.
I would be mad
Fuck
too,
no, they never found
especially
it.
if it was a Mari flag.
Oh hell yeah!
That
Ain't no one gonna take that Mari flag though. No one's
Remember
trying
that
to do
fool
that.
that tried snatching the shirt out of Shitty's hands? Or was it a hoodie?
Bro, I wish I was there that night. I wish I was there
told
that
Shitty he should
night.
have socked him. Austin was gonna drive off anyway.
I would have whooped that nigga's ass, bro.
Started tripping and you guys were still swinging.
I would have whooped that nigga's ass.
I have
don't
that
care.
video. That video, I was like, "Who are you? Who are you?"
I don't know how to put this back in here.
Nah,
so
I'm
it's
checking
staying.
Facebook and everything. This
Oh,
is
we're
the
going live on Facebook.
Like I need some music, cuz.
You can change them anywhere in this motherfucker.
Hey,
Okay.
we're going live on Facebook.
I'm everywhere.
Damn, nigga. Even
But-
YouTube?
YouTube.
Hold on, wait.
YouTube.
I gotta go get the ski mask real quick.
Hey, go get it.
I gotta go get the
I'm
orange.
everywhere.
The orange
shit, I forgot to
beanie.
Change the name.
Hey, we gotta be cash for a minute. Go grab a beanie. Everybody just grab a beanie real quick.
You gotta roll it up like an uncircumcised dick. That's how you do it.
Goddamn.
There we go.
Fuck it. Hey, everybody grab a diaper.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get some, bro. We gotta get some comfier chairs.
Nah, they can't be too comfy.
Yeah, this one's lopsided.
It
Sat
is.
on this one?
Yeah, you got the.
It lean this way.
It lean a little bit. It got, you know what I'm saying?
Why
Oh,
it lean
yeah.
like that?
Cause it rock like that. Can you really?
I don't
like
wanna
that?
know
Can you
why
check-
it leans
Can you
like
check?
that.
Neither do I.
Oh, can you check Instagram? Making sure that.
Oh, I could bring the mic right here, bro.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable like that though?
If you're comfortable,
It better than leaning this way.
yeah, you can pivot the arm up. Right. See where the
Right here.
yeah. It should.
But it don't go.
move.
It don't go this way. The mic don't go this way.
What?
Is this a ball joint?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna change mine once I'm gonna hop off. Once I.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like
There
what
we
do you
go.
mean? Like bring it up higher to you.
Yeah, like, but
So then-
just this piece.
Bring it up.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute y'all's
Move-
mic
move it
real
right
quick
here.
while I do this intro. They're gonna see y'all, but they're not gonna hear y'all. You already know what it is. We back for another episode of Car Scene Conversation. It's episode 1, right, Ray? Right? It's wild, bro. I'm usually back there, but today I'm gonna talk to you from here because I know very little on this topic. It's important to be very honest about the things you do know and you don't know. However, when you don't know something, you got to call people in who do know. So I got behind me, where their mics are turned off, so y'all can't hear nothing they saying quite yet, and I'm gonna let them know when their mics are on. So be live, be active. I know he's saying get it together. I know. I'm aware. Anyways, all the way over, you can't really see a full screen. All the way over to the left, we got the one and only Maine. There's only one Maine. He's just like who's the black guy from Hustle and Flow? Terrence Howard. Yeah. You know, in the middle we got the one only Papa Smurf, but he ain't blue though. You know what I'm saying? But he keep the whip that color. And then all the way over to the right, we got the 5.0 only, you know what I'm saying, real cars, real speed, Caleb. So anyways, we're going to start this conversation about why everybody else sucks and why these are the best drivers in Bakersfield. We're just going to lead with that. And whatever happens, I'm gonna turn the mic on right now. You guys are live. I love it. All right.
Whoa, that man just did that like that, bro.
Nah, that's not cool.
That is not cool.
I'm
That
just fucking with
is
you.
not cool.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm turning my sound down a little bit. How y'all feeling today?
Pretty good.
You guys feeling good?
It's smooth.
What you getting into today?
Shit,
Burners.
nothing. Fucking get ready to come here.
Okay, that's it. That was the only focus. I
Hell,
appreciate that. If you ain't lying, I appreciate that shit.
nah, straight up.
Nah, it's tight. Hold on, make sure it's mind frame. Yeah, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Anybody trying to see me? That's good. That's good. How was your day going?
Good.
Good.
Got some tires.
Why your arms all crossed, bro? Relax. Oh, you don't have an armrest. You got that seat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This one lean, no armrest.
I'm sorry. I gotta fix that. I'm working on it. All right. There you go. There you go. All right. Got some new tires. All right. What about you, brother Caleb? Chilling?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I woke up at like 12.
Whoa, that's a big deal for you because you be an early bird.
Yeah, not really.
Well,
I sleep a lot.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
when we recorded, you was up early, so I just assumed.
Well, I
that
had
you was an early
to.
bird. You know what happened? You talking shit already?
Nah, I'm not talking shit.
What'd you say about the other drivers the other day, though?
They got bars.
Fuck.
Anyways, so I'm gonna rewind the clock a little bit, right? Obviously, at one point, the slide scene wasn't near. Is that appropriate? Can I say the slide scene?
Yeah.
The slide scene was. I came outside back when. Was that 2 years ago? Was that 2 years when y'all started seeing me?
Exactly 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was
2 years
exactly
ago.
2 years ago.
Let me
Yeah.
see.
Is it 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
About
it was 2 years ago.
Right? So, let me just give y'all my introduction. I met up at this Dollar Tree parking lot. Somebody, I got the location from an associate of ours, you know, who has a sponsorship for rolled up beanies.
Oh, okay, okay,
Got you,
okay.
got you.
Yeah. Sponsorship. That's
That man's-
right. And he said, and mind you, I was mad thirsty on the DMs. I'm not too proud to like say if I was right or wrong. I was like, bro, I'm really into cars. I just need to know the location. He was like, bro, chill. And I was like, no, I really need to know. So anyways, he blessed me with the location. I pull up. First thing I see, this is when I'm walking out. This Mustang. This Mustang, and it's none of y'all, goes from corner to corner, right? Goes around the backstop, come back in, and then he says, when the license plate says, doing some shit. On some shit.
On some shit.
On some
I
shit.
know exactly who that is.
This is my intro. This is what I walk into. And I said, I don't know who these kids are, but I fuck with them. Now let me know, from 1 to 10, I'm asking y'all, how lit was that night? 10 meaning it was a perfect night. 1 that means it was ass.
Not gonna lie, it was like a 6.
6,
Yeah, like an 8.
6, 8, 8. Okay, it's a B. You gave it a D.
I don't even know what you're talking about. We're
He
probably,
wasn't there
probably
that night.
around
There
there
that night.
Yeah.
Shit. That night.
Yeah, that
yes.
night.
I should have put it on screen. I fucked up.
It was like a 6 though, because fucking the drama started in the beginning.
There was drama in the
It was
beginning.
drama in the beginning of that night.
There's always drama.
There's
around
always
here.
drama.
Well, yeah, but that night it was just like some retarded ass drama for no reason. Like one nigga bapped another car, and that low key fucked the night. That's why I had to give it a 6.
But one can say, isn't that part of like?
Yeah.
That's what
part of
come
the
with it.
culture?
Yeah, that's what come with
It
it.
happens.
There's always beef though whenever someone hits another person's
Oh
car.
no, we don't. Hold on. We gonna stretch the story out. I'm gonna give you all the space in the world for beef. I just want. That's how I look at it, right? So when you look at a bunch of highlight clips from like sideshows and whatever that shit, the issue is that motherfuckers, you see, at a certain point it's cool, but then it becomes bumper cars.
Facts.
When is it not okay to play bumper cars?
When you know some shit, you shouldn't even be hopping in the beginning.
Just-
You should know that.
And what type of car is that generally looking like?
It's
Like,
not about the car
It's
though.
not about the car. It's about the people who fluctuate with that car. You know.
It's and I know nothing of the scene.
Yeah.
What's considered a high risk driver and or car? If you see a nigga on Demon Time? What is the Demon Time?
Oh,
nigga
a
look
goofy nigga wearing a shiesty in a G.
G35, IS300.
Facts.
Fucking old ass
Or a
Mustangs.
SN Mustang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
like? But I gotta give y'all a little pushback. Some of my greatest moments that I have on camera were from the cars y'all all just mentioned.
Yeah, but it
Depends
also
on the
like
driver.
it depends on the driver for the most part though.
Okay.
Because anybody's car could be a high risk, but if the driver can handle their vehicle,
Mhm.
then it's a whole separate topic. That's where you get into the whole conversation of you got or like your video a while back, who got bars.
On everything.
Right.
that's where it really go to. Like, there's nothing different.
So what would we say if somebody were to say, yo, if we had to come up with the headquarters, like the headquarters of the slide scene, like this would be the location that everybody knows. What would we deem as the headquarters of the car scene? People who slide. I'm not talking about the classic guys, old guys who sit next to the Corvettes. And
Right now or like
Before.
Fires.
We're still. We haven't got current.
Fire. No. Fire.
Coles.
Coles.
I say Coles. That's where it started.
Coles would be first.
Coles was it, but
Coles is where it started. I
Coles
feel
was
like.
it.
Yeah.
We used to shut Coles
I used to
parking
go
lot
back-
That
down.
is true. Before they added all
I
this
used to go back
shit.
to Coles with my dad when I was in like 7th grade.
Yeah. Bring the mic a little closer.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
Damn, nigga, I can hear myself perfectly
I
fine.
know. You have the headphones on. I know. It's misleading. But you say Coles?
Coles.
For real?
Yeah, not gonna lie, Coles. Yeah,
See,
Coles and Fires.
I always thought that Coles was like where the Hondas meet up.
Nah. So look,
At
when I first
first-
started, I was in the Honda scene before I went to the takeover scene.
Okay.
So with Hondas, everyone went to Fires. It was like Fires was like cool. It was like family, friends type of meetup spot.
Yeah.
Shut shit down right there next to Rocket Wings for like a cool 30 minutes, and everybody be like,
Rocket Wings. I thought that was Colt. Wait.
no, at Fires there's
Oh,
Rocket
Fires.
Wings.
Okay. Thank you.
So,
I guess
fucking
you updated me. I'm a little
yeah.
slow,
After shit gets shut down for a little bit, like just go ham at it or whatever for like
Yeah.
30 minutes. Once like 11:30 hit, 12 o'clock, head to Coles. But all the Honda people, they already knew what spots to go to as soon as 12 o'clock hit. So it was like street races at 12 o'clock, exactly 12 o'clock every Saturday night.
I almost fell victim to that. I think it's what's the Food Mart or is it Food Co? I don't know. It's off of me. It's a food spot, and I accidentally they were giving out the addresses to the spots. And my dumb ass, I thought it was to like the slide spots. I found myself behind Panama Lane at like some drag races. I said, "Wait, this is not what I asked. So I can't take pictures of this shit. They all the way in the dark. I'm gonna keep up with that. Like it look crazy. I can't run that fast. Like y'all know to run it. But I want to give you. He's saying Coles then Fires. You say Coles over Fires. Coles and Fires.
Coles was a different.
Describe that energy because I missed that.
Coles was hype. It had like you could build like your own little like course, I guess you could say, in the parking lot because it's got the planners, and then on top of that you would have everybody circle up, so you would have like 3 planners wide and you can go in between. And I feel like that's where we first started like sliding for the most part. And there was like different people in the scene back then as well, so that's where like you'll hear some of the older heads talking about Coles over Fayaz because Fayaz was just that side pit, and then it developed into Rocket Wings at the corner.
Oh, okay. So essentially, where the culture was still true was at Coles.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm ignorant here. I'm ignorant in this conversation. So I was under the impression that everything started at Fayaz.
Yeah, it started, but it was like chill time. Like you would really go there and just park your car and hang out.
Everything.
And then it would be relaxed. And then it would, like he was saying, it would come time. And then you would go to Coles, and Coles had a bigger parking lot, so it was easier to maneuver around people and the planners and stuff like that. And then there was multiple exits in that scenario too.
Could somebody potentially this would be my beef. I would think that it's easier to drive at Coles because of the space.
Yeah.
So because of that, how do I know that you're... In order for somebody to earn their badge, this is me, wherever badge, wherever crew, wherever you at, right? I would think that you need a little bit more space to prove that you really got bars. I've always thought as a photographer, I love flyers. It was perfect, lights, small, but I never really got to see some people's true potential. There were a couple nights where I saw somebody go crazy.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I never thought it was enough space. Why did the transition happen from Coles go over to Fires? Was the block getting too high? Were there too many people? What happened?
Coles put speed bumps in, and everybody
And
drive a
parking
lower
blocks.
car.
And parking blocks.
Yeah, and parking blocks and everything. And so at that point, it developed into Fayaz and
because it's like
Rocket Wings.
Coles is like too much like in that type of like good ass neighborhood. Fayaz
The
is like
environment of where the meets were
everything.
happening.
Where were you during the whole Coles scene? Were you more of
I was in high school in Coles.
a driver? I asked you. Were you driving or were you spectating at that time?
Just spectating. Just spectating. High school, I had trucks and rode dirt bikes. I didn't drive back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you saw Fires, you were like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with these.
Mhm.
All right, cool. let's walk down memory lane real quick one more time. I love memory lane because I feel like it's my responsibility to document moments. I think this is a moment in time. I think we're watching a time where we're seeing a lot of overlap of stupid. I say this. I'm gonna go on a ledge and say this. I think the car scene is safe. I think personally, I think people who drive cars, they don't want to fuck up their cars. No matter if you drive a shitbox or if you drive a fucking Koenigsegg. Did I say it right? Man, did I say it right?
Koenigsegg.
Koenigsegg, yeah.
Koenigsegg, thank you. I knew he was going to correct me if I said that's why I just went to him. But I think that there's a lot of street culture, for lack of a better word, that is overlapped into the car scene. Would you agree or disagree with that statement?
I'd have to rock in between.
In between?
Yeah.
Speak on it.
I really can't.
No, as in saying, why would you say it's in between? Because the way I look at it, because here's the thing, I follow a lot of drift pages, like niggas who spend millions of dollars on drift cars. Their car doesn't even see the sidewalk. Like, it never even sees the street. Excuse me, it only sees tracks.
Well, so look, I got a few homies who built like full-on drift cars, like everything. But it's like they invested so much money into a car for them to have fun, like at an actual track. Mm-hmm. Why risk it at a sideshow or something? Like, it's different when you run doors on a track versus running doors in a pit. When you run doors on a track, it's all out of respect. You ain't got to worry about the drama that follows all right behind it versus doing it at Gateway or Oildale Pit now. Okay. Like, it's always drama nowadays because it's like, bro, you bat my shit. So it's like, bro, you wanted to run doors. You was talking all that shit on Instagram. So why throw heat now? Like, you mad because you told me to run your door, nigga, and I ran it.
Okay.
But when you go to the drift track, it's like, you're there for a reason. You know your shit's gonna get fucked up. You're a drift car for a reason.
Right.
So it's like, that's why I say in between.
Okay. All right. Agree or disagree that a lot of the street culture overlap?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
Do you think it helps? Do you think it helps grow the scene? Do you think it diminishes the scene? I want to get your feedback on this. I think that's where I'm at with it. Because if you ask me, if you remove street culture from a lot, I think here we have enough professional drivers to put together a solid Bakersfield drift team, easy, right now. Now we don't have the funds, but we have the drivers, and I think it starts with the driver.
I mean, initially,
but I think that we're stumped. I'm sorry, I know I keep going, but I think that we're stumped by street culture.
No, but it's not that. Like how you just said, we don't have the funds. Technically, you really don't need the funds. All you really need is a good hydro, fucking an angle kit, and a car. That's all you really need to basically build a drift car.
You don't even really need all that.
Well, a hydro, you really don't even need. If you know how to use your brake, and if you're manual, you're good. But like automatic, you gonna want something manual because you gonna need to hit that lower gear when you really need it in that hairpin turn.
Okay. I'm just curious to know, have you noticed any street bullshit going to the driver culture, and does that affect you at all? Do you like or dislike it? Like, what's your take on it?
I don't know. I mean, it's all pretty much the same thing. I mean, you have respect with certain drivers and you don't have respect with certain drivers because of different things that go on in the scene. Mm-hmm. So, like he said, I mean, when you're at the drift track, you know that your car is going to get tapped and you know that you might hit the wall or whatever. Whereas if you're in this scenario, like we're in, people talk shit, and then at the same time they don't come back and back it because they just get mad that you hit their car after they're asking for it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Same question.
I don't know. I think it's just a mix. Like, I think it depends on what kind of car you have. Like, I know going out there, it happens. Like, you could get hit. You can get in trouble. You can get caught. You can get your car taken, but at the same time, like, I don't care if you drive a bucket. I don't care that you say you want to hit my car. Like, why can't you just drive, you know? Like, I don't know how to put that. Like, I don't think it's, I don't know. It's just something new.
It's one of those things, like, I don't know. It grinds my gears. No pun intended. It grinds my gears because I was like, I look at you guys, like, all y'all are stupid young, right? All of you can literally take over. Yeah, bro, y'all understand.
Don't
like,
look at me.
No, you see, how you look at young is different. I'm not talking to you. I ain't talking. But the crew collectively, all you guys are mad young. So I'm like, what does it take for you guys to reach that next level? Like, what would it take to where you're like, oh, I remember we were just we was just bullshitting in the Fires parking lot to now it's like, no, bro, we're hoonigan. You see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, I know exactly.
What's stopping the Bakersfield scene having their own hoonigan? Why are we putting hoonigan decals in our cars?
I think it's the drama. The drama between so many people out here because how small Bakersfield is and how many people, oh, I don't like this person, but you know this person, that person be like, oh, I don't fuck with so-and-so. But then you go fuck with so-and-so, and then that person don't fuck with you no more. So that's what I honestly feel like is stopping Bakersfield from getting a hoonigan type thing.
Everyone just wants to be the best out here. There's no, like, there's not really no supporting people unless you got a group of friends, you know? Like, everyone just wants to be him.
Like,
I feel
everybody
like
literally wants to be
facts,
that
bro.
nigga.
That
like,
one hit.
on everything.
That-
he
that
pointed
one
it
hit.
out, like,
Yeah.
truthfully.
That one hit.
Let him cook.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah, I don't know. It's not,
Nobody wants to play a supporting role.
Yeah.
not really.
Whereas, like, if you see in LA culture, like, a bunch of crews got beef or whatever, but when it comes to Sunday, it's all about, like, if your car catches fire, everyone's gonna help.
Everyone's
If you break something, everyone's gonna help. Like that's LA car culture, where Bakersfield ain't got that because, like he said, everybody wants to be him, and there's no support when it comes down to it. If you bap, then everybody look at you like with their flashlight on, like you broke, haha.
Yeah, nobody wants to see anybody win, no matter if you have beef with someone or not. Like, I don't really care for beef. Like, you come in tandem with us, it's cool. Like, it's just respect after that, you know?
Yeah.
But now, I don't know. It's just people don't want to see you win. Like he's saying about cars catching on fire. Like, everyone will go help in LA. Down here, you just get a bunch of cameras in your face, like, clowning you. Like, I don't know. It's just different out here.
It is. That's a really good perspective. It's like everybody wants to be Kent Block, but no one wants to be Brian Scotto.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, and I think that's. Oh, I'm getting everything all right. Hope everything's good. But it's one of those things that really kind of just, it does affect me. It does affect, like, I love to be part of groups where I see potential and growth. You know, I look at y'all are heroes of mine. Honestly, like, I never need to look at Hurt. I don't need to look at, like, if you know who Hurt, the fucking another Hoonigans member. I don't need to look at any of them. I got Papa Smurf. There's no reason for me to have a Hurt sticker when I got Papa Smurf. There's no reason. And also something else is that I always do appreciate playing the supporting role. Y'all ain't. Eventually, y'all see me with a shitbox. Let me say.
Hold on. Let me tap in with that.
Okay.
Like, not gonna lie, like, you saying you played the supporting role. It's like
Always.
it's like what these people be saying, like, who are starting a business. You can support someone who don't know shit about you or know who can care less about you. You gonna repost they multi-million-dollar logo, but won't repost the homie shit who's just trying to make it.
Exactly.
That way, the whole team can eat.
Right. And I'm very active in making sure I repost and reshare as much as I can, whatever I can catch to make sure. Because I don't know. I think it's weird. I mean, it's nothing weird about liking people. I mean, I like Joe Budden. I say it on my show every day, but I don't really repost him because he's not. I don't know that nigga. So
No, everything.
There's no reason. Let's walk down Dream Lane real quick. Actually, let me look at the comment section. He said, I like the build talk. Okay, all right. Which leads me into my next question. This is from Riot Fast. I'm gonna cut this. It's actually my homie Brandon, who does graphics. He's gas. He shits on everything I do. Everything. Like anything graphic, photo, he shits on me. I'm just let y'all know. Let's talk about the perfect build. Let's talk about your perfect build. Let's pretend that budget is not a thing.
What kind of build?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what
All
kind?
Right. Let's talk about. I don't want to do two cars. I'm gonna do a project build, and at the end of the show, I'm gonna do a daily driver build. So I want to start the show, or I'm gonna start this because, like I said, Ride Fast brought up. He said, I like the build talk. Whoever wants to lead on this, the perfect project build. Do not daily this car. This car damn near is. I'm not gonna say nothing. What's the perfect project build?
For me, growing up, my uncle had a Mark III Supra.
Okay.
It was fully built, straight race car type thing.
Okay.
I fell in love with it. That's what got me in the car scene, right?
All
Me and my brother.
Okay.
From there, his homie got a 240. His other homie got a FCRX7, FDRX7,
Okay.
S14s, 13s. Like, they just
All
kept going.
Japanese.
Yeah, like, they're on that Japanese, like, heavy.
Okay.
Freaking one day, my uncle ended up getting a S14 Kyoku straight like rolling shell. Like it rolled and everything. It had the drivetrain, everything still.
Right.
The only thing it needed was a heart. So my uncle knew someone who had a 2J, fully built 2J. Bro was asking like 27 for it back then, because like it was fully built. Like it came with upgraded turbos. All you had to do was just drop it in.
Yeah.
Freaking, since it's like my uncle and him were like so close, he gave it to my uncle damn near free. All my uncle did was like some labor work or whatever for it.
Yeah.
And one time, freaking, while he's just working on it, he was like, "Hey, I think it's done." We started it up, right? Freaking
You nut.
full
Jizz all over
hydro,
your pants.
bro. This shit had,
Fucking did you change your drawers.
bro. I was like, I low-key cried, like not gonna lie, like,
Yeah.
cause like that was like one of my dream cars, like one of my like dreams to where like I was like, damn, I want to get to that position right there.
Yeah.
Like I need to get that. Freaking, it started, and freaking one day he was like, "Hey, let's go for a drive." He took me through these neighborhoods. Like he knew this neighborhood by heart. Like it was crazy. And like he was basically doing some street drifting or whatever.
Yeah.
It had full hydro.
Mark III Supra?
Huh?
He's sliding a Mark
No,
III.
the S14
Oh,
with the
S14.
2J.
Okay.
Freaking, it had a full batch. It was almost full tube chassis in the front end. Freaking, I forgot what he did, but like he almost did a J turn 180 type of thing, and like
Hold on. You did something. When I get confused, I turn to one person. What the hell is a J turn? J turn. What's a J turn?
it's like a reverse type entry
Oh, why don't you just say
Say
it?
a reverse
because
entry.
it's actually called a J turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah, a reverse entry is considered an actual
You
J
gotta dumb
turn.
it down for me, bro.
My bad.
Don't do that
But
shit.
like he did like some J turn type of thing or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
And you go right back to
And
it.
like, I don't know what he did, but like he blipped the throttle in a way, and like we just like took off like from that little reverse entry type of thing, and I was like, damn, I need to get one of these. I turned 13 or 14.
Uh-huh.
He let me drive his buddy's 240 SX S13 hatch. It was nothing like crazy, It was like this regular ass Nissan 240 SX.
Yeah.
Freaking, my uncle's doing a burnout in it one day at Fios or whatever. I hop in it. He was like, "Give it a rip." I was like, "You sure?" He was like, "Yeah, I trust you." Bruh, I did. I mind you.
Straight into the crowd. No.
No,
Oh,
no,
never
no.
mind. I thought that's where the story was going.
No, it was like on a Monday or Tuesday, like evening,
Oh.
like late evening.
Oh.
So like it was already closed and everything. Freaking, he was like, "Go ahead, try to drive it."
Uh-huh.
I drove it. I was like, "Oh, this is smooth or whatever, right?" He was like, "If you want, you could blip the clutch or whatever."
Yeah. And for
I
those who don't know, you have to pretend.
oh damn.
Blip the clutch
when
means
when you
clutch
blip
kick.
a clutch, yeah, you
Clutch
just
kick.
clutch kick it,
Okay,
like
yeah.
get up in the RPM higher.
Yeah, there you go.
Freaking, I hit it. Freaking, not gonna lie, I spun out. Like, I spun out, stalled the car, like instantly, just
So
like
you always drove like a bitch.
fuck you. I ain't always tried like no bitch. This is me first learning how to drive stick. This is me. I'm 13, mind you. I'm 13, 14, learning how to
Okay,
drive
okay.
stick too. Freaking, I got the hang of it, and then freaking, next thing you know, there's this like big ass planter tree or whatever right there. Like, if you know how Fios is set up, there's these trees here and there. Like, it's weird how they place the trees,
Yeah.
but it's random ass trees here and there. I started doing donuts around the tree, and then he said, "Get out of it." I didn't know what he meant by "get out of it," so I stayed doing donuts around the tree.
Yeah.
And while I'm still doing donuts around the tree, he was talking to me about how to get out of it, like those donuts or whatever.
Yeah.
I got out of it, and then next thing you know, it just led me into manjiing, and then from there I was like,
You've been addicted ever since.
on everything. Like, it just became an addiction, and then freaking the SS came along. Or no, before the SS, it came my Infinity
I gave
G37.
you one car, and now you listing cars. Which one is the one car?
Hey, it's
You gotta
hard.
get- you gotta-
Okay,
Story time.
look. It's hard when you're a
'Cause
car
I like to
enthusiast.
throw the question.
Nah.
He got time to build his in his head now.
Yeah.
No, everything he do.
I don't want him to have. I want him to sound off a little bit.
It's hard because I'm an actual car enthusiast. I can't just base it off of one car.
So you're saying that a Nissan.
So for me, my dream drift build
yeah,
would
okay.
be
That's it,
a
right.
S chassis, like
S chassis.
any S chassis with either a 2J or RB26 fully built,
Mhm.
bottom from head to block, full hydro, full 180 angle kit,
Okay.
fully caged, Just that type of build.
All right. Y'all got all the time in the world to build yours.
I
I'm mad.
yeah. After that, story time.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
So what is your?
Probably just like a notch Fox body with an angle kit and a hydro.
That's like the Oakland starter kit, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, it's like an easy chassis.
It is.
I feel like it is. I mean, I've driven the new Mustangs. I mean, obviously the older Mustangs like that, you're gonna upgrade stuff, so you're gonna be able to go along and make it the way you want it to with like adjustable arms and it's gonna ride like a newer car because you're gonna upgrade everything in the long run. And then you just throw an angle kit with a like probably like a Gen 1 Coyote or Gen 3 Coyote. I mean, depending on what power range you're trying to go for, and with a hydro.
When I went to SEMA in 2019, 2020, was some year like that. I was fortunate enough to be one of the videographers in the Hoonigan pit crew, right? So they had these two guys come down. They had twin Fox bodies, and I guess they were popping in the bay. I didn't know who these guys were, but they were popping. But anyways, one of them pops the hood. First of all, they drove the car down. One of them popped the hood, Coyote. Duh. The other one had an LS in it.
Yep.
Right? Are you allowed to put LSs in any Ford product? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. I
Why
agree.
not? I don't know. They're pretty similar on power, but one's just a lot cheaper. So like, if you don't have the funds to go all out on this Fox body you want to build, throw a LS in it, and it's gonna do the exact same thing.
Big facts.
On everything. And it don't matter what LS it is.
Coyote motors have more torque when it comes down to it. LS motors are like.
I want to say
Power
LS
range.
has more torque.
Yeah.
I don't feel.
Coyotes
Nah, I
don't
feel like it does.
I don't feel like it.
We'll come back. I'm gonna clip
Alright.
this. Like, what do y'all think? LS. I'm gonna clip this and put this on the fucking.
Yeah, I feel like Coyote has way more torque than
Wait.
an LS car.
What about your guys' dailies though? Aren't we getting into that?
Oh no. We're
No?
doing project car.
Projects first?
We just doing the project car.
Alright.
We're just throughout the entire scope of this conversation.
Uh huh.
What I'm going to do to break the conversation up is talk about cars. It's like random. What would yours be? That's how I designed this episode, so we can kind of focus in on one little thing, zoom out. This is Rogan 4.0. Like, this is straight out the Rogan.
All right.
It's not new, but that's what he does. So, project build. So we got a S chassis, we got a Fox body, and we got a project build. It's not a daily driver.
All right. Honestly, that's extremely hard for me to answer. As Bailey, bro, I'm literally on like, oh, I want this. I'm gonna have this one day. I'm gonna have this one.
You see?
I really, bro, it's so hard because, I mean, when I first got into cars, my dad was all, like muscle. He had a G8 back then. It was like 2013. He had a G8, like cam headers, nitrous. It was quick, but so he was always like muscle. So I was like, man, I want imports. And then obviously, like growing up, I was watching like the older Fast and Furious movies back then, and Paul Walker. I was like, I want a Skyline. So I don't know, things changed so much. Like now I have a Coyote, I have a 5.0, and I don't know, it's just there's so many options of different cars to build. It's crazy.
It's hard.
It's so hard.
It's hard. As a car enthusiast, as a general car enthusiast, it's hard.
Especially for a project. Like there's
I'm
there's
not
so
a general
many.
You are a general car enthusiast, but it's but look, no, look. I know he's a general car enthusiast, but if you think about it,
General car.
he knows the exact car he wants. But when you come from a JDM, when you come from some like JDM or import family, you always want to go into those routes or whatever,
Yeah.
or branch out, try something different than what you are always used to. So that's why I said it's like kind of hard for me to choose, and I see where he's coming from because like if you think about it, it actually is hard because it's like, oh, I grew up with these platforms, but I want to try these platforms to see how they work out for me. They may have worked out for him, but they might not work out for me.
And there's so many different types of projects. Like if we're talking about sliding, that's one thing, but if we're talking about like going fast or just like a show car, there's so many options
On everything.
But sliding wise,
There we go.
project car, honestly, like a C5 Corvette.
That'd be wet.
Probably like my go-to. I've always liked Corvettes.
There's definitely been a resurge of Corvette C5s recently.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. A lot.
I've always called the C5 Corvette the American NSX.
which
Yeah.
is true. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was like, because I always thought it was the same thing.
It's true because with the Corvette is like, it's a budget friendly car. Like
Well, it's supposed
you
to
can
be.
get, well, it's supposed to be, but now it's getting top dollar in the
They
fucking
got
market right
they
now.
got clout.
Yeah.
Everyone wants one. You got to raise your price up.
Right,
You
right. I remember you be able to find a vet for probably under 15.
Yeah.
Under 15
Yeah.
running. Now, if you find a one under 15,
It's clapped.
Still.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
It's clapped
or clapped.
or- yeah.
clapped. Or like, yeah.
Or it
just
needs
broke
some
it,
work.
needs something.
Yeah.
Tags are from 2002 or something like that.
Everything,
You know.
back tag, like a mug.
So it kind of takes me to my next point. I wasn't able to set up. I wanted to set up some of I wanted to do the Facebook car review real quick. But I didn't get a chance to screenshot the ones I wanted to send to you guys. I wanted to airdrop them to you guys live on air so you couldn't really check.
No, let's do it.
Okay, but we can.
I say we should do it.
I can go ahead and pull it up. It's not an issue at all. We're gonna go to the Facebook Marketplace right here, and we put the camera on me. So
Are you gonna airdrop it, or are we just gonna look at it on that screen?
I don't think y'all can see. I'm gonna airdrop you guys the link,
All right.
so that way everybody can get a chance to see what's going on. But what can you say? Where the hell is the Marketplace? Thank you. What can you say right now? And you like talks amongst one another, right? Just on this while I'm pulling up the first links. What would you say is the most frustrating thing when trying to purchase a car off of someone? And I'm not talking about as a daily, as a car for what we like to use cars with. With
Bro.
something that's like a deal breaker. Like, oh,
Not gonna lie, a deal breaker for me is when you see the pictures look 100% fire, but then you get there, the car's fucking clapped
Like
out like a
sitting in the
mug.
backyard,
Yeah,
dusty,
like just
yeah.
like that's the deal breaker for me. It's like, bro, you said you had this nice running whatever, but then I literally had to travel 2 hours just to
Yeah.
come see it, and I'm looking at a shit box. Like,
Yeah.
why would you do that to me?
It's like the talking messages too. Like you ask
Everything.
all these questions and they say like, "Oh yeah, it's good," and all this is good, you know. But then you get there and it's like,
It don't run.
Yeah.
It don't run now. Like,
Not
bro,
Yeah.
creamy oil.
right? Like, bro, why is there coolant mix in your oil? Like,
Yeah.
come on now. You said the car ran. Now I
Nah,
gotta-
it runs.
It
it
runs.
runs, but it got creamy oil.
but it ain't gonna make it to where you trying to go. Let's just say
Ask
that
him
it ain't
about
gonna make it.
Ask him about it.
Yeah.
He tried to do Brendan like that.
Oh.
no, I did not. Do not even play,
Bruh.
Hey, I was gonna trade Brendan my Genesis, right? Remember the
Yeah, I
bigger
remember
turbo
that.
one,
Yeah.
the bolt-on one? I was gonna trade Brendan the Genesis for the Fox body, and I pull up, he's all looking at it outside. He's like, "Yeah, this is clean. Like I'm down, blah blah." Shows me the Fox body. I'm like, "Yeah, it's all right." Like, it needed some work, you know. Like it wasn't like a perfect trade, you know. So he walks back over to the Genesis, and we're all talking, and he pops the hood. He's like, "I want to check the oil real quick." Pops it out, it's creamy. I was like, "No way."
Listen, turn on your airdrop. I know you was halfway through your story and they just looked down. So for those who can't see on screen, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it on over in a second. Speaking of used cars,
This is
this is
clean,
the first
cuz.
car. Is your airdrop on?
Yeah,
Why can't I find you?
it's Hughes. Does it say Hughes iPhone?
I don't.
No, you gotta go back in, turn it on for every 10 minutes or
Turn it back
whatever.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
turn it
Oh, your
on,
Bluetooth's
everyone.
off. That's why.
Oh yeah.
So what we have going on right here is this is our first car we have on the marketplace, and I want all three of you to give a honest review. Nah, just the same two niggas.
Hey,
Oh,
cuz.
it's on, I
Hey,
swear.
hey, this car's from Neck Breakers, bro.
Pass it to- Go ahead. pass
Hey,
that
this
on.
car's from Neck Breakers. Their cars in Neck Breakers. It's a few clean cars and Neck
This
Breakers,
is-
but the rest of them, cuz, they are straight clapped. Like, there's a straight piped LS 400. That shit is, bruh, that shit sound like dog shit.
Has a big ass banner in the back.
And the front window. In the first photo,
Hold on, I want the people to see. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up on screen so those can get the opportunity. Oh shit, hold on, make sure they got the right one. Nope, not that
hey,
one.
not gonna lie,
Here we go.
the suspension setup on this car is pretty cool.
Clean.
Yeah, I've seen this car in person.
Well, you know this car, so there's gonna be different answers now.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
you.
That's the best part about this.
Nah, I'll answer it honestly.
There we go. Hopefully they didn't see too much on my screen, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, so we have a 2002 Lexus GS 300. We got some GSs in here. Somebody has familiarity with some GSs in this room.
Nah, I sold it today.
You-
It's gone. 5K.
Oh, perfect. There we go. Oh, Mo, plug in your mic. Barrett. Shit. Where is my mic? My mic should be plugged in. Am I there? It should be. Oh no, I plugged it back in. We're good. We're good. It should be good. We'll see what happens. If not, I'll yell loud. So we got a 2002 Lexus GS 300 sedan. They said it's about 195,000 miles. For some reason, they're giving me the miles per gallon. I don't know why that's relevant. Automatic transmission. All right. So here we go. We tapping through it. I don't know what the decal says. And they said
It's neck breakers.
It's neck breakers. All right, cool. Neck breakers. Shouts out the neck breakers. Neck breakers.
Yeah.
Don't. You're on
English, fool.
English. All right. They want $4,500 for it. Is this a good deal? Yes or no? Would you spend $4,500?
I ain't gonna spend $4,500. The most I think I'd spend for this car is like 37, 36.
It says the cats are clogged though too, so you're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to cat delete it. And I know someone that does that for the slight price of
Your whole paycheck.
your
Everything,
your whole
no,
paycheck.
everything.
Nah.
But I could. It's not hard. It's not hard.
Tim will get it done.
I've
Street
hollowed
sleepers.
out fucking cats before. It's not hard.
Nah, keep it real. I give him like $4,000, not 45 though.
I'll give him 30.
The suspension's clapped.
Oh.
More than likely, it's O2,
O2.
and it's lowered. Like it's pretty lowered.
okay.
It's probably on some decent coilovers from neck breakers because they don't really
They-
do their cars wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't.
They take care of their cars. But like other than that, it's just like normal suspension that'll go out on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give them like $4,000 for it. The cats are clogged. It doesn't say if it's up to date on tags or not, but
Okay.
and it's a 2J. I mean,
And
it's
it's- okay.
pretty reliable.
They're reliable, but you gotta like. It does have 195,000 miles.
Okay, and
You
time
gotta-
out. If we think about it, what are you gonna actually do with this car?
It-
What
at the
do
same
we do
time?
with that car?
I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
in
that's
all
what I'm
honesty,
saying.
I'd buy that as a daily though. It's
Yeah,
already done.
daily, yeah.
I'm not gonna
Daily,
slide that.
yeah.
It's already clean. I might as well drive it on the day. I mean, the AC probably goes crazy too, cause mine ain't got that.
You know, your car was clean too.
Hey, your
Until
car
about a couple months
everything.
ago.
Facts. So co-pilling.
Well, so,
Bumper-
you guys, so let's give it a rating out of 5 stars. 5 stars is a perfect. That means the car's right, the price is right.
I'll give it a 4.
4.
4.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
give it a 4 too.
All right, cool. We're gonna pull up another one.
That's
real
not a
quick.
bad deal.
We're gonna hit the good old vehicles page. Let's see if we can find anything else on here. Oh, here we go. No, I don't want to be too disrespectful, but I do want to make this funny.
Look at that.
All right.
Ranger, bro.
So we have.
That shit's
The
hard.
Ranger's bad.
Yeah.
Hey, that Ranger was hard to get.
He
All
probably.
right, I'm gonna go ahead and airdrop this to you guys. Guys,
Nah,
go ahead, check this out.
We can see it right there.
Oh, you can.
I can barely see it. Hey, I can barely see it. I
We
wear
gotta
glasses.
read the stuff though.
Oh.
I wear
Yeah, I
glasses,
want
I
to
can
read
barely see
I
it.
want to read the shit to it.
Okay, here we go. And then
Go.
I want you guys to have everything. You have all the facts there.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna read out loud to the rest of the audience.
Oh,
We have-
cause it's a 6-speed or 5-speed.
This is a 180,000. It's 2003 Infiniti G35 manual transmission, right? They say that the AC works fine, the smog is done, oil change is done, new brakes, new rotors, and it's a stick shift. I don't know if it's a 5-speed. So, if we go through some of the pictures, it looks as if things look pretty clean. I don't know if this is just great photography. I have no. Oh, there's an interior. Interior looks solid.
Yeah,
Well, there's
interior's
a condom
fire.
on the driver's seat.
On
so I don't know.
everything.
There's a dent in the
So
fender.
I don't
There's
trust
a-
seats with condoms on them.
It
but
got 2 condoms on both seats.
2 condoms on both seats. I should have started wearing condoms.
And then there's a dent on the front.
You know,
Casing.
Casing. Shout out to
That,
Casing.
that front fender on the passenger side, look fucked.
Y'all
All
being
right,
y'all
so
being
$5
critical.
grand.
Y'all being critical as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
$5,000.
Nah, I'm beating the fuck out that car, to be honest. It's 6
It's
speed.
6-speed
It's
and it's
6 speed.
stock height.
Yeah,
it's
stock height,
everything
DE.
stock.
And
Okay, look.
Somewhere in its life, it's been beat on too.
No,
No,
no. That's the thing though, is you gotta look at these things. When I come to Marketplace and I see a car like this, I look at who drives it right now. You look at their profile.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
I don't know this dude, but I
Yeah.
looked at his profile just now. He's some bodybuilder, so it's daily driven.
Okay.
It's maintained. Like
Okay.
you gonna
Hauling
get in
ass
it.
to the gym.
Yeah, you gonna you gonna weld the diff and go crazy in it.
It's not bad.
Facts.
It's not bad.
But that.
But if I get there and I push in the clutch and it's mushy,
on everything.
Yeah, you're gonna drop the price by like a band.
And if the AC worked, but then it cut out after 2 minutes,
yeah.
another like $300. I'm dropping it.
Also checking for oil leaks, all that.
On
stuff.
everything.
That's
'Cause-
like a perfect drift build.
bro.
Yeah.
Because not only that, it's It's an Infinity.
a
I'm
budget
sorry.
drift build.
I'm sorry. It's an Infinity. And
They
think
burn
so.
oil.
they
Yeah,
do.
but-
That's what I'm saying. It's an Infinity.
But
So I don't know.
how much are the motors?
It depends on what you're really looking
Junkyard,
for.
you can
You
get it
know.
for $600. I
Yeah.
seen the price tag today. I was there.
So all in all, we're giving this. Let's say we're gonna give this Infinity what, about 4 stars?
Out of 5, give it like a 4.8.
I'll
say
give it a
4.
4.5.
I say
All
4.
right, let's make this. Let's do this search live. We should put in Lexus.
Nah,
Oh, look-
nah. Look up.
Look up
Shout out,
Corvette. No,
shout
no,
out
no. Look
Shitty
up-
GS. Look up welded diff.
Oh.
And bro, it's crazy.
For real?
It's crazy.
I need to start looking that up.
Shout out
Everything.
Shitty. He told me to look this up the other day.
Welded diff. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is. Oh, shouts out Shitty.
Yeah.
Shout out
This
that
is the
nigga.
Shout out
content I've been
Shitty.
looking for.
Bro.
All right.
Yeah,
so
look
I'm gonna
up-
go ahead and airdrop this over to
Hey,
y'all.
I'm already looking at that one.
That
I
one's-
already know. They
that
already knew I was
one's
going with
fire,
this.
bro.
They want almost $9,000 for this. That's a down payment on a house.
Hey, he said looking to sell or trade though. Full
Oh.
bolt-on, welded,
All right.
lowered.
So we got a 2008 Infiniti G37 manual transmission, daily driven 115,000, welded diff, lowered, Q50 stock wheeled and tuned. Listen here, we're looking through the photos. There's 4 photos.
No interior.
So we know what the fuck that means.
It's clapped.
On everything.
Wow.
It's done for. That means this dude has beat on that car from the day one since he bought that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Okay.
And he don't know how to sit up before he get out. He
On
slide
everything.
out the seat.
Oh, see.
He gotta like
That's a
roll
very
out that
specific-
motherfucker like
That's a very specific character.
We gotta get up out of our cars. We slide out, we're landing on the floor.
on everything.
You gotta put more leg muscle down before you get out.
So you telling me y'all won't give him 9 bands for that?
No.
Nah.
No,
It's
no.
tuned. Depending on the tune, it's probably trash.
And who tuned it?
Yeah.
And who welded the diff? Because our luck, we're gonna get it.
Okay,
kick
hold
the
on,
clutch
hold
at
on.
gateway, and the diff's gonna go.
Look at this photo right here. Don't something look like it's
Yeah.
been repainted?
True
Yeah.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Something look like it's been repainted.
Just so
That
the
door.
audience can see which picture, where you
From
Uh,
the side and the back.
The third picture.
that,
that
one.
one. If you zoom in on that, the quarter panel
Look
to
at the quarter
door
panel to the door.
is a different color.
right here?
Yep.
Yeah, and it goes all the way to that side piece up by the
Yep,
roof
right
too.
there. This whole thing looked different.
Yeah, it follows the door.
Oh, see?
Maybe he
Let's
just
see.
waxed
All
that
right,
one
look.
quarter panel.
Maybe
So
he
what
just
y'all
shined it.
think? Because this is a Bakersfield car. I'm hoping, shouts out to whoever owns this car.
It's clean.
It's cool.
It's a clean build.
It's clean.
It's solid.
How
For
much
whoever
y'all
you are.
offering?
I'm not paying whatever he's asking. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Yeah.
So how much? That's not a number.
$9,000 for a 2008 G37 DE.
With how many miles? I didn't.
115.
Is it a DE?
Oh, that's not
is
bad.
it a
That's
DE?
kind of low.
Is it a DE or a HR
I would have
though?
to say a DE.
It's probably an HR.
I don't.
I think it's
Nah.
an HR.
Because look, if you think about it, why is you gonna ask $9,000 for an
Yeah,
HR?
but why are you gonna full bolt on and tune a DE when you could do a HR?
Because it's already
Especially in a
For
G37.
those
Okay,
who don't
but-
know what DE and HR are.
a DE. Fucking.
So G35s come with
Yeah.
3 different motors. There's an
Okay.
HR, a DE, and a
I don't know the other one.
what the
That other one's
Rev
at
Up.
the top.
Rev ups.
Rev Up. It's like a special.
It's a retarded
line.
motor.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
The
one.
D- which one's the good one?
HR.
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 HR is
That
the
dual
best motor.
intake, my boy.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I give him like 7K.
Nah.
And a Little Caesars pizza.
7K
Fuck.
and a Little Caesar. What about you, Caleb?
I was gonna say 7 too.
7?
Yeah.
7?
Mine's just go. I was
You
going.
be disrespectful. Here it
No, I was
comes.
about to be honest. That say 68. So
Okay.
it ain't. It's $200 shot
Yeah,
from
that's
where
not
they
bad.
are.
Yeah.
So
I would literally pay 68 for this because
It's got like a decent low mileage on it.
it
It's not
does
too
for
high.
an Infinity
Yeah.
for a 2008 because
And
you never
in
know.
all honesty, you could offer them low because of the interior, and
Uh-huh.
if you like us, you go into LKQ and picking up the parts for cheap
on,
anyways.
shout
on everything.
So
Yeah.
just like Chris did with his G35, the seats were busted, so he put 350Z seats in.
That's crazy. He was able to. It just shouts out to him, man. Listen, I'm doing this out loud with you guys because after I'm about to make some smart like adult investments, and like I gotta like health insurance.
Smart adult
Yeah,
decision.
Rocky, right.
Buy,
Smart
buy
adult-
Brendan's G8.
Bro, no, it's,
Bro,
Buy
that-
Brendan's
Right, no,
G8.
literally,
Um,
he hit me with the. Hey, he was like, "Con, how much you got, man?" I said, "No, don't do this. Please don't." I felt I wanted to get it so bad, and then that's why I was so happy when we went last week, and I was like, "Oh, baby, this is an SS. It's a family car. He can grow into the seats. You know, it's not
Yup.
like the Corolla."
Mhm.
She's like, No. She said it's too loud.
Oh.
Yeah, but that one also got headers and a full exhaust.
Exactly.
If you leave it stock, they're pretty quiet.
Now, there's one car that has
I'm not
always had a
leaving it
special
stock.
spot in my heart, you guys. And I'm gonna tell y'all what. Get a little sentimental.
Can I
Right.
guess it?
What?
I know it.
You think?
I know
It's a
what it is.
BMW.
Well, no. That one's second. That one's first. This one's technically second. E30 is everything. Always. Like that's.
Hey, if you don't show them your I know you got a photo of
Oh,
it.
I
everything.
do. I have to take it off screen and then bring it back
Bro,
because I gotta go through
that
my.
photo's hard.
Bro,
He had a
work.
clean
A
BMW.
clean ass one.
Bruh,
Hey,
biggest regret of my
hey,
life.
his homie E30, bruh.
Eli.
Bro,
Eli.
that man is untouchable with Beamers and Porsches.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
He-
His E30s, top of the line. Like, he has
All
this
rebuilt.
burgundy one. Fucking.
All rebuilt. Rolls
It's his
Royce leather.
dad's on
Aight.
some BBSs.
That's cool.
What's your second?
Oh, well, yeah, the second one has a special spot in my heart because my aunt had one, right? My great aunt, she passed years ago. But it was something about that car because it felt like when I was driving, and mind you, she drove this great aunt, so it was in good condition.
I have a good guess.
The
I have a
leather
good guess,
was
too.
plush. When it hit a bump, you never felt nothing.
Bro, they sound like some Lexus or Benz type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Not gonna cap.
Oh, old
I have
Benz.
an
You can
idea.
stretch your legs all the way out in
Yeah.
the back seat or the front seat.
Hold on. One question. Is it 2-door or 4-door?
Oh, 4-door, baby.
Oh, so
Okay.
it,
I know
it's
exactly
gotta
what
be a
you're talking
Lexus. It gotta be a Lexus. A big body Lexus, too.
Uh,
The LS400.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew exactly,
Has a
bruh.
special spot in my heart. So anytime I find myself on the internet, I always search LS400.
Hey, hold on. Look. While you keep talking, I'm gonna look
Okay.
it up real quick.
Okay. Now there happens to be one for sale on Valselia for $1,700.
just one for $500.
Yeah, I know one for 1,000.
Yeah, listen.
It was lifted though.
No paperwork.
No paperwork.
Nope.
No,
That's
no
the type of
headlights.
car we need.
I'm gonna go ahead and airdrop this to y'all. I realize.
Hey, shit. The one shit he sent for $500 wasn't bad.
No,
Tagged
Here we
up,
go.
ran and drive.
Oh, that's right. Damn it, right.
the SC that was $500 too.
Austin,
Yeah.
It needed a
sent
key.
it to you.
I can see it. You're good. I got you.
Okay. I don't.
I just turned my phone on.
I just got it right now.
Can you show him how to do? I think he turned his. I don't want to share with nobody again.
Nah, I
Oh, what the
literally
fuck?
just opened
He
my
turned
phone
the whole
again.
God damn.
Hey, the seats go crazy in this car.
Hey, this shit needs a radiator. Cats are clogged and it has a welded diff. Or it had a welded diff.
Here we go. This is boom.
Oh.
So the people can see now on screen.
Alright.
Damn, this seats is sexy.
The seats go crazy in this car. No cap.
$1,700. And honestly, it's funny because I'm sure you guys all know who he is. Christian. He is like
Yeah.
He loves his LS. I love LSs.
His LS is built correct though. Wherever he got it,
That
bro.
dude built it extremely good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a trans cooler. It was getting ready to be manual swapped.
Yes.
A big radiator.
bucket
big
Oh, yeah,
seats,
that
no
shit's
back
built
seat,
right.
Oh,
roll
yeah.
cage.
So
yeah.
clean.
It's literally, this is one of my dream build cars. Like this would be my starter. This is why I can't start off with the G8.
No.
If I start with the G8, it's going to find more time in your driveway because I'm not even going to know how to fix it. I'm be like, yo, it did the thing again.
I ain't fixing it.
Yeah, but if you do, no, you don't say you're gonna fix it, but I need to tell me what's wrong with it so I know what to say. Or it's gonna spend a lot of time back with Brendan, where it's a double win for him. I just gave him money for him to test drive his own car again.
Pretty much.
That's practically what's gonna happen. So, but I feel like the LS or the Lexus chassis is just one of the greatest chassis to kind of just to build off of. So right now they're asking $1,700 for this, right? What do y'all say? Yay or nay?
I'm gonna say no.
No, not 17.
Nah, I'm
Hell
not
no.
fast.
That's like an $800 car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with that interior?
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
but
care about the interior. That shit's been
it says-
dogged. It's welded diff.
260,000 miles, has a welded diff, catcher clog, and needs a radiator. That thing's been beat.
And more than likely, with all those signs that are in the description, it's probably a head gasket because the cats are clogged and
Yep.
Yeah.
the motor's getting ready to blow up. And the only reason I say that is because I just went through that.
I want to talk about. I'm gonna step away from the. I want to step away from that for a minute. Actually, from the car, us choosing prices. I want you to actually talk about that story of you copping the motor, breaking the motor.
Nah, all right,
Not quite you breaking the motor.
so I blew up a motor. I blew up the motor in the GS, the
Right.
original motor that it came with.
How?
How'd you do that?
Dogging it.
Okay.
As my boss said, a couple red lines, couple getting close to curbs,
Yeah, yeah,
couple
yeah.
more red lines, and then it said boom.
Okay.
That's what my boss told me, mind you.
Okay, I like that.
He found me on Instagram. Yeah. Shout out Sway Films because he looked up Sway and then found my Instagram.
Yo, that's great.
Yeah,
isn't it?
wonderful.
Nah, he saw Sway's video.
Yeah, he saw the sticker, looked up Sway, and then Sway had a video of my car, red line.
Was anybody out the window?
More than likely. I mean, when is the 4 doors not full?
That's what I'm saying. You're right. So, you broke the engine,
Yeah,
replaced the engine,
yeah.
and then broke the engine again?
No.
So what happened?
It was a risk on a junkyard motor.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
okay.
the junkyard motor was good. That's the thing. Is like I bought the motor knowing it ran. Shout out my inside scoop at LKQ.
There it is.
And it was good. I went, bought it, put it in. Everything was fine.
Uh-huh.
I rolled the dice on someone to fix the timing. Timing got fucked. Dropped the valve, and it ended up going up from a $600 LKQ motor that ran and drove to, I think I'm like $1,300 into a junkyard motor, and
so
that's like a top end rebuild, no bottom end work.
Yeah. So, I gotta just, as somebody who doesn't really know, how important is it having a mechanic you trust? And do all of you have a mechanic you trust?
Extremely
Yes.
important. Extremely. My car goes to Street Sleepers.
Yeah,
That is, I'll let Brendan touch my car. I trust Brendan, but Street Sleepers is the Mustang G35 Lexus guy. Like,
Okay.
I like Street Sleepers a lot.
Brendan was, he still is a mechanic. I don't want to say was, but he has pushed away from that just because of how much time it really takes.
Right.
Whereas if you find a shop that can really work on your car and you get your car back and it runs right every single time, then it's fine. Which Brendan does that, but he has life now. He's really trying to put together. So you find someone else, and for like me and him, like he said, it's Street Sleepers all day.
Also,
Sleepers?
I'll let Enzo touch my car.
Okay.
He swapped my axle. He did good.
Okay.
And he's just like, he's cool about it. Like, if he doesn't know what he's talking about, he'll tell you no, he won't touch it. Like,
Yeah, I got mad respect for Enzo. And we
Okay.
were just talking about this shit the other day
Yeah.
at work, in the work truck. We were driving. And I was like, I respect Enzo because if you call him and you tell him, hey, I need this done, he'll look at you and be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I ain't touching it.
And what do most mechanics or pseudo mechanics do?
Touch it.
Touch it, fuck
And
it up
then
10
you
times
watch a
worse.
Yeah.
YouTube video.
Nah, they ain't watching YouTube videos.
Nah,
They looking at forums.
tell
on-
me why
Yes,
the
you
dude
was
that did
watching a
forum.
YouTube
Tell me
video.
why
I
the
did not want to
timing
get
dude
into it,
was
bro.
literally watching a YouTube. He put his
Bruh.
phone face down and said, yeah, seems right.
But he, like, I trusted him though, cause he came in like, oh yeah, I just gotta do this and this.
And he had the
this.
accurate tools.
Because he was gonna be there in like, well, you showed up like 30 minutes late.
Yeah.
So I'm at my cousin's house because the GS was over there.
Yeah.
And he's like, you gotta do this and this. I'm like, cool. And he starts watching YouTube, and me and Austin, he's there at the time. We look at each other and we're like, what's going on? And he goes, he puts it down. And he's like, my mom always taught me to double check, so I was just double checking. So I was like,
High
cool,
risk.
cool, bro. Like,
Nah, yeah, you got it.
I believed him, you know, like it sounded right. And then we start the car, try to do a burnout, and it's all
It
not
doesn't even
going
spin.
nowhere.
Slug, just-
Yeah. And then it went from sitting to his house
Uh-huh.
to his cousin's house. From his cousin's house, and went straight back to Street Sleepers.
Everything.
Dumped all the money into it. And
Everything's good.
Now it's good.
Cherry.
I still haven't went to Gateway, but if anybody wants to tandem, tap in. Friendly.
Is that still recording, right? You make sure. I'll make that a clip.
Friendly tandems, no
friendly
bumper
tandems.
cars.
Okay, very important. I'm gonna play a funny game, and this is for everybody in the room. Look, once you guys come up with a guess, what you guys may think they're gonna say. What's more important? You just do least important. Least to most important. Your doctor, your barber, your mechanic.
Mechanic.
My mechanic is
Yeah.
first. The
Okay.
fuck?
Yeah.
I never go to the doctor.
Facts.
I tell
Not that
Bailey all
I
the
don't
time.
remember. The last time I went to the doctor was I was 18. I'm 21 now.
Last time I went to the doctor, this fool's radiator exploded all over me, and I was in the hospital.
That's
Shout
different.
out.
You
Hey,
Yeah.
this man was black for a minute. He was
Yeah, he
black.
was.
Nah, I was red.
Nah, you were black.
And he was a druggie for like
On
2
everything.
days.
Bro, I was all looped
I
up on
FaceTimed him. He wakes up. I'm talking to him. He just goes, looks around,
right back to sleep.
lays down. I'm like, bro, what's up? Like,
That's the same thing my son does when he has too much milk.
Yeah, except his milk, and I was in the hospital on fentanyl and Norcos.
Oh shit, turned up.
Turned sleep time.
Oh shit. So we all can say number 1 is your mechanic.
Yeah.
Number 2, barber. Number 3, doctor.
You can't ask him, barber. He don't get haircuts.
I grow my hair.
So you're saying barber last.
I don't even go to the barber. You know what I do? I grow my hair out, chop it all off, grow it again.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's whatever. It just happens.
Some guys should use that as their ad. You know what I do? I just grow it out, chop it off,
Do
go
it
back.
again.
Repeat. Yeah,
I
say
never get a fancy haircut.
I say barber, and then doctor for sure. Cause I
Okay.
ain't going to the doctor.
Okay, all right.
My
You
bad.
just say fuck a doctor, right? You said fuck a podcast. You on the phone.
Nah, I'm looking for that thing still. Like he
Oh.
changed his Instagram name, but for me it goes mechanic,
Uh-huh.
barber, doctor.
Okay. Now this is
What about you?
me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. So
Yeah, look, I threw you for a loop because
I didn't think about it. I'm good at dishing the question. I'm like, well, shit, nigga, I don't know.
because you're the man of blowouts in a new car. So
yeah.
Hold on,
yeah,
what?
I'm just
Hold on,
saying,
what?
you've had like 2 already.
Yeah, bro. I sometimes I
Oh, because this motherfucker be dumping the clutch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I already know. Man got a front wheel drive Toyota Corolla. He like last time I seen this man, freaking Ray had the IS, the black one,
Yeah.
and Ray's shit broke down. Remember, it was squirting out all the oil. This nigga left and dumped the clutch. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I smell hella clutch already
Oh,
too.
yeah, it was
I
bad.
smelled
It was
hella
bad.
clutch, and he did a small burnout.
So for me, it will probably have to be. Do you count as a mechanic? 'Cause you
No,
have been because when shit happens, I just.
I'm just knowledgeable in certain subjects.
So I'm gonna say my mechanic. I'm older than y'all, so I gotta put the doctor next, and then barber. I don't really be giving a fuck if it's free, I'll get a retwist, or actually no, I pay for my retwist, but if it's a lineup, I'll do it. So barber's last for me, I can give a damn, but doctor has to go second. It has to.
Is that recently you thought about that though?
Yeah, because
Oh,
we
I
got a
thought
son.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went
But
through a
look. He had to
whole
think about it.
process.
He's like, hold on, I got a son now, so
Yeah.
doctor gotta come second because
It's gotta be
then
second.
my girl gonna beat my ass
And-
if I don't got the doctor second and I
She
take
would
him over
say
the barber.
barber should go second for me because she's I be looking hella bummy a lot. She's
For,
not too comfortable looking bummy. So I that's I gotta put the doctor second. I got to. My next, like I said, this is a part. I want to come back to a part of the conversation where we actually started from on just talking shit. I want to talk about car clubs. You know how I did that? I started with some bullshit and had to just bring it all the way back. What's the issue with modern car clubs today?
Most of them try to consider themselves a car club, but they can't be.
Nah, not even that. It just goes back to what he said earlier. Each car club, it goes from he wants to be him to the car clubs now trying to be like that.
Man, stop. Man, what's the best car club out here, bro? No, what's the second best? Fuck, we already know the best one.
I can't even answer that, and I'm not even gonna answer who's the first one because I like all car clubs.
Oh,
I have-
everything.
I have no beef with any car club.
It's-
There is people from car clubs that don't like me. I don't not like their car club.
Yeah, that's what it really comes down to. Because, like, everybody can get along, or all car clubs can get along, just like going back to LA culture. Everybody gets along, but there's just like in school, there you hang out with a crew, but there's that one person that you just,
Don't fuck with.
you keep acquainted with them, but like it's whatever. You just don't fuck with them.
I know we talked about this earlier. So they skated out this. What's your answer? What's the best car clubs out here in Bakersfield, Kern County?
I'm with Caleb on this. If you ask me, I know too many people out here in Bakersfield, so it's like I don't got beef or competition with nobody at the end of the day. So it's like I'm with him on that.
The only beef between car clubs isn't even coming to car clubs, it's coming to the car community between street racers, park and chills, and sideshow people.
That's 100%.
That's what it comes down to.
That's
a lot
100%
bigger
fact.
than-
That's a lot bigger than any type of car club beef or
Sideshow
anything.
car-
Because
club.
everyone's labeled as a street racer,
Exactly.
and that's
So,
not
hold
true.
on. Let's walk this out a little bit because I think we can get somewhere.
This is
in
a
the conversation.
elaborate, yeah,
Yeah.
this is a good
This
conversation.
is an excellent conversation. You said park and chills
Street racers.
Street
Street
racers,
racers.
and takeovers.
and takeovers.
Yeah.
What separates the three? So somebody who's ignorant. Let's say that my aunt just jumped on right now. Why do I still got this on?
All right. So
What separates the all three of them?
we good?
Yeah, we're good.
All
I
right.
took it off screen.
So
I
what
just wanted
separates the
to make
three? Park and chill is specifically like clean stock cars,
Not
type,
doing nothing.
just park and chill. Maybe a cruise after
Oh,
to a certain
yeah.
location, a town or whatever.
Can I revise my answer? Can I go back?
Wait, hold on. Oh shit! I hopefully everything.
Nah, nigga, you can't rewrite shit. It's already too late. You already said it.
Nah, because
It's still good. Hold on. There's a delay on it, so I just want to make sure.
I thought about it.
Oh, we good. Damn, I love the fucking. Thank God. Woo, that was scary. I thought I was gonna close the button.
Nah, I'm gonna go back. Actually,
Okay.
it's really beef between street racers and sideshow, because there has been countless times where I pull up my shit box with
Yeah.
no hood, split bumpers, bald tires
Mhm.
to a parking chill, and everybody kind of stare at you a little funny,
Yeah.
and then it's still like a conversation piece because
Yeah.
parking chill is kind of like a mutual thing where like you get street racers that come, and then you get takeover people that come, and parking chill is kind of like a mutual ground, I guess you could say, in some ways.
It depends what you do when you pull up to a park and chill.
Yeah.
If you're a sideshow guy and you come and you start doing donuts at their park and chill,
Yeah.
And then
they're gonna
park-
get pissed.
Yeah.
Or it's the same shit when you leave too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
if you leave the parking lot and you like skirt off and shit,
Yeah.
like they're gonna get mad because it's a park and chill.
Right.
The main beef between the cars is street racers to sideshow people. I feel
Because
like.
because with the takeovers, they're labeling now street racers who go out to the middle of nowhere
Yeah.
as a street racer.
When you get caught, when a sideshow gets caught, just like the last show over on like McCutcheon or whatever,
Yep.
Mhm.
when shows get caught, it gets posted on the news and labeled as a
Street
street
racers.
racing speed contest,
Street
all-
racing takeover.
Or street
all this-
racer killed so and so.
Yeah,
That's
all
never
this
the
stuff.
fact.
So
And that's
and
not
then
true.
that looks bad on, the guys that go out there,
Which
way,
used to be
way
me.
far outside of town and street race.
That used to be me at one point. Where
Yeah.
I just went when I first got into the car community.
Mhm.
I told you like I fell in love with the 240s and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what got me into the cars or whatever. But my actual like home grounds where I fit in starting
Yeah.
was street racing, and we would go out like hella far to the outskirts of Baco, or we wouldn't even be in Baco. We'd go out like towards LA, sometimes
Yeah.
for like a shootout or whatever. And
Like,
a shootout is like
Yeah, I
a whole bunch of people putting in money
okay.
into one big ass pot. Whoever wins out of all these cars
Mhm.
takes the money,
Oh, okay.
and you got bragging rights. Basically,
Okay.
is what a shootout is.
Not the
But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, this ain't no wild wild west.
back to back.
This ain't no wild wild west. Yeah, this ain't that wild wild west proof. But like some of the older cats or whatever who's been in like the street racing scene, like when first Fast and Furious first came out, like they all said like the car community has changed drastically, like what the car started out with versus what kids are starting to bring now to the table in the street racing scene. And what's making it hard between the takeovers and the street racers is when the news labels everyone as a street racer.
And that's not the case at all.
Right, because as a street racer, you respect the streets you drive on every day. Like,
That's why
Okay,
they go
it's-
so far out of town.
right,
Yeah,
but it's
right.
all like it's cool here and there to like catch a freeway run.
Yeah.
But you give the distance between people who are regular people in traffic just
Exactly.
trying to get to their destination,
Right.
and then everyone else who knows they're going to be doing some freeway rolls. You got to give them their space. Let them get their space, and then after they got their space, everyone who wants to run it next,
Yeah.
line up behind and just start running them. And then
Oh,
with
okay.
that, like once those first people go or whatever, as soon as they go, those next cars need to be ready to go right behind them, because those cars might be far, they might look far,
Mhm.
but in reality they're close, because you're gonna hit 100 something plus. You're gonna hit 100
Right.
plus when you're street racing.
Right.
But we will never do it on the street out of respect of, oh, bro just jaywalked out of nowhere and I killed some person.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Now that's on me. Like now I feel fucked
Now
up
you
like a
got
shitty
body on
person.
your hands and
Right.
You're just trying to go fast.
Right.
Okay. I think you opened up the floor for a really good discussion. It's two. I think both of you have very good points on this. You said that everybody wants to be Beyonce, right? And that's the problem. That
Yeah.
really is the problem. And what you said is the distinction between the three. There's a difference between the takeover culture versus the street racing culture versus the park and chill. What do you think the solution is? What do you think the solution is for everybody to have an equal amount of? Do you ever think this beef is ever going to end, or is this something that we're just going to accept for the rest of car times?
I feel like this is something we're gonna have to just accept for the rest of the co-culture.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to stop it. I don't think there's a way to settle it. But I think one day the sideshow scene will
Die out completely.
Die out.
Okay.
The way cops are doing
All these task force and shit.
Like the bigger penalties they're giving you now, some people don't care, some people do, and that's gonna stop a lot.
Interesting. What you think?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
But
Pretty much.
low key,
You're gonna accept it because sideshows. I don't know when sideshows originated. I don't know.
Bro,
the year.
long time ago.
I know where
It's
it
like the
started.
80s.
Mac Dre
it's-
did
it's-
Mac Dre. Like, come on
It's
now.
been around forever.
But
But the beef has been forever. Ever since it came about, it's always been like that. I mean, my grandpa's
Pedestrians.
told me the same thing. Like, oh, yeah, when we used to go do donuts and stuff, but like if we went and did donuts where they street raced, then it was beef. And it's always just been beef
well,
back and forth.
You know, we stay away from each other. You know, like
Yeah.
we don't do nothing at the same functions. You know,
Yeah.
like, but
If we had an opportunity to be able to do that, I think it would be fine though. It comes
Okay.
to where the streets come, just like he said. Everyone's labeled as a street race, as a street racer, whether you're doing a sideshow or whether you're doing racing. But like if let's say Famoso threw out an event where you could go do burnout, just like I think Irwin does it or something. It's where it's drag racing and it's a donut pit,
Yeah.
Like-
and
the
it brings
pit.
everybody together.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Bakersfield, no tracks do that besides one legal event or two legal events a year. And I'm not being mean or anything, but like the trucks always have that right at KCRP because they've already built their.
it's always a truck show.
Yeah,
though.
it's always.
They
that
already
motto.
built their trust and foundation off of
just
that.
like
Yeah.
they were gonna host the Import vs. Muscle, the car show, and it got canceled because of lack of interest from the car scene.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So
like
I was trying to figure out what happened to that. I remember seeing the promo. I
Yeah.
remember seeing it, and
so
then it
like
just,
I-5 and I-5 Smokeout and like obviously Trucktober, but like that stuff is trucks. Like
Okay.
Yeah, you're not really welcome. You feel different pulling up in a car to a truck event like
I
that.
can imagine.
Nah, like I've been to a few of the I-5 smokeouts. When you go in a car, they know you're there to just hit the donut pit.
Yeah.
But when you pull up in a truck, they know you're there for either the show or both the show and the
Yeah.
donut pit.
Yeah.
So does I-5 accept cars? That's what
Yeah.
I'm
I-5 they do
do.
accept cars, but when it comes to like
Culturally,
you're
they
just
don't.
kind of
When it-
like
no,
out of-
no, no,
out of
No,
pocket.
it's not even culturally because at I-5, if you show up in a car to a truck show, you don't have any like urge and they don't even have urge to show you to be judged in the event because it's a truck show. It's based off of trucks. So even if you spend the money to go to these events, which is like $85, $100 a driver ticket,
Yeah.
your car can't even be entered in that. You're specifically spending that money to go do donuts in a pit legally.
You're just kind of outnumbered. It's like, you know, like all these nice trucks, you know, just your one nice car, you're not
Yeah.
gonna get nothing, you know. You're just going to have fun
at a
at
truck
that point.
show.
At a truck
Okay.
show.
So if I'm always trying to scale things up. I'm like, hey, how do I fix this problem? That's always something I think about, and that's something that's like in my 10-year, my 20-year goals of life, and it's figuring out how we make a little bit more camaraderie. But you said the truck show. I think I need to go to an I-5. I need to witness this.
I was gonna go to the Cali Creaming show, but
Hey, that shit was cool.
yeah,
I went.
that one was cool. I heard there was a lot of cars there. I saw a couple videos.
It was
I saw Poncho stories.
It was like
Yeah.
500 cars.
Oh wow.
400 or 500 cars. I want to
At 80
say.
a pop.
Huh?
At 80 a pop. to
I
get in?
think those
Nah,
tickets
the
were
driver
more.
tickets
Those
were so spectator tickets were 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to put your car in, I want to say it was like 80, 90 bucks.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
It was.
40 grand
I think it was
profit.
85.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna buy one off Fast Life because he was gonna sell it to me because he wasn't gonna go.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
it was a cool like little turn or whatever. Like I got photos from it, but I never like uploaded them or whatever.
Upload them. We'll talk because I think I need to.
Nah, but, like,
Legal events
So,
hit different.
so like this
What's the difference between the illegal versus the not so legal event and the legal event?
so illegal event is something that's hosted at on grounds where they came to terms with the police or whatever. Like, oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
What's the what? Because I want to dig deeper on that.
Yeah.
You say it hits different. What exactly are you referring to?
So it depends on how far you're trying to take this situation
Mm.
in sliding. Whereas if you look at a good Fresno driver, which is like Nicky Slides,
Mhm.
he's I don't want to say he has, but he's kind of migrated from the street scene to the track scene. And not, so to speak, the drift track, but like legal burnout pits. And that way you can earn money in
Donuts for dollars.
Yeah, donuts for dollars, which is like the best burnout / donuts. And you have the opportunity to win awards for like the best car or whatever you did. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you're in the street, yeah, we all do street stuff in our scenarios, but there's no reward to that. Like, it's literally just us.
But isn't that why we do it?
It's just
adrenaline.
It's adrenaline, but it's also like a self-peace.
It's,
you know, people go to yoga and meditate and get massages, and ours is cars. You just want to do burnouts.
It's definitely an escape from anything you have going on in life. Like, even if you're not driving the car, like me and Bailey can be going through something like stupid, you know, but we go hop in the car on Saturday night. We're in the car on Saturday night.
Yeah,
we aren't thinking about nothing else.
If you watch like this,
go ahead. It's poetry right there.
There's a video on YouTube by Vice. It's LA Sundays. There's a driver in there. His name is Jerry Lokes, I think. He says in that video, you could be fighting anything. You could be fighting any battle in the world. But as soon as you get in your car and know where you're going on a Saturday or Sunday, that leaves. And it's just you in that car just going crazy.
Okay.
But in an illegal event, it's more of like you're trying to get the support and the sponsors and stuff like that, as long as you're having fun.
Okay. See, it's when sometimes all right, I do like, and would you mirror the same sentiment of what they were saying?
Yeah, I will, because like once Mari passed away, like I felt like
hold on, rest in peace, Mari, always and forever.
Everything. Long live B.
No, hold on. Let me talk my shit real quick. Is my camera on? All right, bet. I feel like R. Kelly. Not like that way, but he says it's my camera. Anyways, no, bro. I owe everything to Mari. When I say that, I told you, I called you that.
Yeah.
I called you and I said that. I'm forever, for as long as I have blood running through my fucking veins, I got you and your family always and forever. You,
and
whatever
that's
the
respect.
situation is.
That's respect.
Because that man changed my life forever.
Bro.
The only reason I got Cash's contact.
Because my brother. Bro, but it's not only that. Like, my brother was just like that dude who brought joy to everyone in any type of situation. Like, if you were in your lowest moment and, like, you couldn't get a hold of me and you could get a hold of my brother, like, you knew, like, he was gonna uplift you, or like be like, hey, let's go over here, let's go get some food, let's kick it, let's have a good day or whatever. Like, why even dwell on something like that, you know? And he'd lift you up so good, it's like, damn, I forgot what I was stressing about.
The greatest moment at Faya's history.
Bro, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
The greatest night.
I don't.
On everything.
Anybody
that
ever?
night he tandem with Kareem, and he was badged in by Austin and Haley. Like,
bro, that
night will forever be crazy. No, that night right there will forever go down in history by someone getting badged in by a crew. Not only doing it solo, but with a tandem, and not only that, Kareem spun out and couldn't keep going. Mari literally was going around this man like, oh shit, you gonna spin out? Fuck that nigga, I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna do my shit, I'm gonna do me.
Yeah. Walk me through that moment. Because mind you, I didn't know Casey didn't even exist during that moment. Now think about it. He pulls up, I remember.
No, let's start it off in the beginning. Like, why just cut it short? You might as well start it from the beginning.
What? I only want to talk about that one moment because when I
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But like
that video
from
still
there,
gives me goosebumps. Like just watching that video every time.
Look, before Mari, before Mari pulled up, he had this Nike sweater or whatever, right?
Yes.
He was like, bro, I want some fire on this shit. I was like, don't forget, Austin and Haley have the printing machine and shit, right?
Yes.
So he hit them up and was like, hey, I want something done or whatever. They came up with some fire ass sweater, and fucking now it's in the fucking living room. I'm pretty sure you've seen it.
Nah,
like,
keep it real. I can't take no credit for any of that design. That's all her. And I'll be the first one to ever admit that shit.
I'll send her something I want. She'll be like, no, I'll make one.
Right.
She can get it done.
All y'all are ass.
Hey, time out though. Like, it's a small business for her. Like, if she really wanted to push it, she has the support to push it out.
We saw that.
Not only that,
dog,
the night.
Trust me, boy, it was a sweatshop in my living room.
I
Bro,
was there.
the on everything, like the day everybody was wanting the long live Mari shirts and stuff. Shout out these two people right here, Austin and Haley. They was the ones who came through and pushed it out for Mari.
Yes, it was. That I want to talk about that one moment in particular because I don't think we all kind of subtly had this conversation, but I don't think it's been documented, and I want to document that one moment. He pulls up. Austin, walk me through what was going through your mind when you took the hoodie out. I noticed you went back in the car. You was like, "Go get the hoodie." I remember saying that
because he came from the far side. He didn't come from the back side like we normally do.
Right.
Because we always come from the back, and then he came from the front, and he been bugging me for a while. When am I gonna get it? When am I gonna get it? When am I gonna get it? And I waited for such a long period, and then finally, just so conveniently, he was saying, "I want some fire on the jacket." He dropped it off, and I was like, "All right, like we're gonna do this whole thing right."
Right.
And mind you, this is back when the meets were at Faya's, and it was really cracking. It was really lit.
Everyone was there to have fun.
Everything. There was really no drama.
Nah, back then, and I already had the sticker made, and I had the jacket made, and he came in, and I didn't. Mind you, like, you talk before you go, like, "Hey, you going out tonight? Hey, you going out tonight?"
Right.
And
he
like,
wasn't supposed to go.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm not going," and I was like, "All right, for sure." And then you like kind of glance around while you're at the meets, just always paying attention, and I see him come, and it's like,
what's he about to do?
Shit. And then like he like I remember specifically too because he came and he like bobbed around the car, and when he came around the car, I seen the second S2K, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then they both like came in slow,
Start doing them little circles.
Mari got in, and then Kareem got in, and then like he was saying, they started doing like driving circles, like they were just driving.
And the next thing you know,
and then they dropped clutch and they went crazy, and bro,
everyone right there went stupid. Everybody didn't know how to react. Everybody didn't know how to react when they both dumped the clutch at the exact same point.
Yeah, I have videos from, especially from that night. I had countless videos of just like up top views from stuff I've never even seen before, but it's like just their cars and everybody standing around them like, "Go crazy then, go crazy."
Like,
and then
bro, that night I fell in love with all of you. I was like, because here's the thing, I moved here in 2012, right? I didn't go outside until I met y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't go outside.
Okay, you met Mari first before
Mari
you met
first.
any of us.
Yeah, and then it came to Dollar General, and then that's when it. I seen this crazy dude with a pole
everything.
and a light stick
running around.
He's running around, and he's like click, 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 click.
This man had a goddamn
flashes in your
lightsaber.
front window.
Man had a damn lightsaber back then.
Oh yeah, bro. I lost those damn things. Whatever. I bought new lights. But anyways, yeah, bro. I had to make sure that at some point in this podcast that we just mentioned I'm never changing my bio, no matter what. That's always gonna.
Yeah, you can't.
I'll add to it, but that's permanent in my shit forever.
Yeah.
Because he means so much, and we all have had these discussions. But like I said, I wanted to make sure that this moment was fucking documented with all of us here, so it's stamped in fucking history.
Yeah.
And what's crazy about that whole scenario with Mari into Pop Out Boys is Mari is one of the originators with us. It's me, Wagner, it's Shitty, and then it's Mari.
Stabilizer.
Yeah.
He had the 2-hand stabilizer.
It was.
I still got it.
Yeah, I know.
And and Cash. But like Mari was one of like like me and Wagner were sitting on a couch one day. We were just chilling, and we were like, let's start a car club.
Yeah.
And it originated from that, and it fucking just escalated and more escalated. And
bro, I say with pride, I keep going. I see it. If like there's gonna be times it will be more active, and there'll be times that we'll get low, but as long as we keep going, I can see the brand becoming a Hoonigan. It starts off very small. I remember, and I'm gonna tell you why. I've been around when Terror Crew only had 1,000 followers on their Instagram. I know the CEO of Terror Crew. That's how I met Blake Wilkie.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got into
I don't know who that
my
is.
whole story.
Yes,
it gets crazy.
Yeah. We're just watching. I was showing you him the other day.
Shark
the
Car.
Sanro.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I met them because I was working. This is where the whole thing comes together. I met them because I was working at Cognito Motorsports, which is up there, that does the suspension. And then I had to go. I met the director. The director, he got fired, but he kept me as a videographer. Yeah. Whole story. But I literally remember talking to the CEO of Terracor, and he's like, "Yo, I think I'm gonna start my own little crew. We're gonna just get fucking TJs. Is it TJ? Tacoma?
Yeah, Tacomas and Rangers and
Shit like that. I don't know.
bro, Terra Crew is sick.
Hell
No,
yeah.
they're
When they go to the
stupid sick. They're
dunes?
stupid sick.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm watching them grow. Same thing with Born Vintage Shop, another out here. I remember when they were just really small, watching them grow. They control Pismo now. They control SEMA. Like, it gets crazy. But, shit, before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I feel good about this episode.
I feel like this should go on YouTube.
Oh, no, that's why this one's running. That's why the whole, that's why we still recording, my nigga. My last question for you guys is the Dream Daily. The Dream Daily.
I already know mine.
The Dream. Oh, no. You get two. You get two dailies. You get two dailies.
So a good daily and a not so good daily.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
When one don't got gas in it, you take the other
All
one.
right,
You know.
all right.
So what are your two dailies? And then we'll walk out on after this.
My
Who
not
wants to
so
lead?
is budget and option.
No,
Budget's not optional.
No.
All right, so my not so good daily is a twin turbo Lamborghini Huracan.
Okay. What year?
What?
2016, 17.
Okay.
And then
my
my-
per gallon.
my hey, it's for me to have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga want to run it? Let's run it, nigga. Come on, line up,
turbo.
cuz.
Run it to
Okay.
the gas
A good
station.
1500
so I can
horsepower.
swipe Boss man.
Oh, everything.
Gas
Good 1500
car.
horsepower.
Yeah.
Come on, nigga, get this run.
Okay.
And then my fucking like day one daily. Hold on, I want to see if Ray can guess it. Ray, what do you think it is?
It's that Skyline. It's that, what was it, the R32?
No, you close on it.
33?
No.
It's 34.
34.
Oh, it's 34.
Nissan GTR 34 Skyline V-Spec M2 Nerd.
Damn, you niggas said it like a sentence. Go ahead.
That I want
Whatever
that.
that
I want that.
is.
You don't know what that is, bro?
No, I know what R34 is. I don't know what else you said right now.
Bro, look. So I met this dude. I don't know if y'all ever
Got
heard of
different
him.
lug nuts or something.
Nigga, what? So there's this dude on Instagram. His Instagram name is like Petro Pitilix or something like that, and he has this.
No. I gotta hear theirs. Because you're gonna go into a story.
Yeah, it's
No,
story
because
time.
I'm gonna
he,
get story
he was
time
trying to
every
know
time.
what the Skyline was.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he has this badass like
Okay.
unicorn Skyline. So what I mean by a unicorn is like it's a certain color in one like angle,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it changes,
Mhm.
and like it's just like a badass like car,
that
and it's
midnight
factory.
purple one or
so it's
whatever?
like that,
Yeah.
but there's V's to them. So it's like V Spec, and then there's V Spec 2, which is like a different grade of purple and blues and golds and shit.
Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
All right. You get two
Yeah.
dailies.
I don't know. Like my go-to daily would probably be a Chevy SS. It really would.
Man, I'm
I
gonna
mean-
walk out now.
I mean,
I gotta walk out.
I mean, Lamborghinis are cool and shit, but I don't know. I would not spend no $250,000 on
Hey,
a
bud.
Lambo.
Budget's not an option.
It don't.
Yeah, but-
it don't matter
Okay,
though.
but
Like
budget's not an
I don't
option.
care if I'm a millionaire or not.
Yeah,
There's
I
so
don't
much
like
more.
'em.
Like, but that's the difference between me and you is I got a kid and I got to think about shit.
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
that is true.
I'm gonna put my kid and my wife in a Lamborghini.
Only
like
one
in a
Only way you
Urus,
gotta
in a
pick one or the
Urus,
other.
in a Urus.
Who riding?
No, he can put him in a Urus.
But
Four
my-
door
So it is.
SUV.
my not so good build would probably. I know, like, I've seen a couple of them, and it just sounds cool to build. Would be a LS Swap G35 sedan.
Fuck, I've seen one, bro. Those
All right.
motherfuckers are wet.
All right. LSG30. Okay. All right. I'll give it to you.
That'd be cool.
I give him that.
Go ahead.
2 dailies. One of them would definitely be an old LS swap C10, lowered, but not too low, like still drivable.
So
you
static?
know, like
Static
no,
or no, like static or bagged? Because you said low.
not that low though. Just
No.
like a clean,
Static.
like
Are we doing
4-inch
back? Are you
drop.
doing-
You
are you
know,
doing-
like just something
Oh.
clean.
Yeah, that's considered static.
okay.
In the
so,
truck
yeah,
scene.
static.
Okay.
So, you know, something like that. I've always wanted to build a classic, something I can just cruise around,
That's hard.
but still light the tires up one day. you
That's
know?
hard. That's hard.
But other daily, probably an SS or a G8.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. They're basically the same cars. One's just newer and more expensive. So that's how I look at it. So like right now it would be a G8 just because I can afford that.
Yeah.
But later on, you know, it would probably be a SS.
Okay. And for me, my daily, the one I still Tacoma. I need one Tacoma.
For Mari.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's our bonding point. And what the second one would probably be like an SS G8, something in that hood shit.
4 doors.
That's cap. That's cap. Your ass will be quick. Oh, it's a fire SC30. I'm just gonna buy that one.
No, I kid you not. I love the SS only for the one. And I'll tell you, I've always liked the SS, but when I saw the Frankenmobile, the Frankenstein mobile,
Bro, that Frankenstein.
That was all Wagner.
On everything. You nigga
I
fucking
love-
ripped the whole rear bumper off.
The video, I think, like we talked about it at last Sunday. It was Ray hanging out, Ray driver, hanging out the window, and he's like, "We outside, nigga." There's a clip of him.
Yeah.
You're driving.
Oh, I already know what you're talking about. And I walked it in the pit.
Yes, exactly.
And I almost hit Haley that day because I seen her for a second, but then all the smoke was in front of me. Like she was walking from the passenger side into the middle of the pit.
Yes.
I see her from right here. She's talking to him, saying something. I see her for a cool second. Then she goes in front of the smoke. I'm like, I hope she made it. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna keep going now. And then I'm like, oh, she almost hit Haley.
Bro, you gotta pay
I love
attention.
that car because it's such a.
What, smoke in my face?
No, I'm just saying, like in general, driving out there, you gotta pay attention.
No, I was
Like,
paying attention, but like I seen her and
No,
then I didn't
I
see
know,
her.
but this stuff's just
Why do you think I
different.
wore a light? Y'all remember? I wore a neon jacket and a light.
What the-
I was like,
with the reflector.
With a reflector on. I was like, y'all ain't gonna. No, I'm not gonna be on somebody's fucking intro. And the orange
On
cross.
everything.
I was making sure y'all saw me. I'll do everything I could.
Yeah, but she had on black on, so it was like kind of hard, you
kinda
know.
blended
Yeah,
in
but you
with the
kind of
smoke.
went into the middle of the pit, like not even like around where normally like people go. Like
You went straight
you
in.
fucked up and almost hit me. That's really what happened.
It was a little bit. Not go cap. It was a little bit.
But shit. At first, we can just go ahead. We can wrap this episode up. I just want to say thank you to everybody in the fucking room. Thank you for just being in my life. Thank you for showing me y'all world, bringing me into y'all's lives and all this good shit. Thank you for coming to the studio and recording. Y'all got any other last words before we take off here?
None really.
No.
But I'm gonna show you something that we was talking about like earlier.
All right, yeah. Show me off here. Anyways, I'm gonna turn to this camera right here. I'm gonna put myself on. I gotta say goodbye to the people. Oh shit, wrong screen. Damn. All right, there we go. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Thank you for listening to us talk about cars, talk about life, talk about just what I'll be doing on the weekends, because y'all be seeing on the Cone Firm page. I want you guys to stay happy, stay optimistic. What else do the people say? Everybody gets a turn. Stay what?
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed,
Stay hyped.
stay hyped,
Positive.
and stay positive.
Stay happy, stay optimistic.
Then stay happy, stay optimistic. You guys enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you back again on Monday. We back again with another episode. And